pros and peeps, how's it going? Welcome to me, Reski, on another round of righteous readings where I give raw, righteous, hooded readings. We don't miss our words here. I heard in America that means something completely different. Shit. Okay, so we'll just de-hood that. No. Oi, it's so good. Now, Scorpio, you'll be in the next sign to be read for the monthly, the main monthly for the month of May 2022. Hope you're all doing good. I'll say your sense of humour must be pretty high or really flat, one of the two. Judging by my characteristics, it's definitely one of the two. So I hope you're all doing well. I'm suffering some major allergies, so you must excuse me. I sound really muffled, really snuffed, and it's awful. So we'll see how we go. But Scorpio, we are going to hit you next. We're going to do the tarot, and then we'll move into a shit ton of additional oracles. Just let me make that coffee, and we are going to hit this. So, guys and girls, this will attain for the month of May. It is the May monthly. It is for the sign Scorpio. This will attain for the placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of your natal chart. Okay. This is a monthly. We will go through it. It is Celtic cross with standard placements, which we then go through and we clarify these placements to get another layer deep. Then, as I said, there's the part 2, which we joined to this video, which is where I pull from multiple different, oh God, it's going to be one of those weeks, where I pull from multiple different oracle decks to get additional inspirational messages for you to go alongside your tarot monthly reading today. So let's change up some angles, get into better positions, grab yourself a coffee and maybe a feet seat, and veg out while I debug, dethrone, and decard every single facet of the Scorpio's May month. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Well, we are. Alright, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements of Scorpio in the month of May 2022, spirits and guides. What do we have coming in for Scorpio, please? For May 2022. Behave. You're hanging sideways and sloppy, Scorpio. Scorpio, please. May 2022, please. Spirits and guides. Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpio. What do we have coming in for the Scorpio, please? Alright, Scorpio, let's find out. Alright, Scorpio, please. I don't know why I took such a deep breath then. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know it was coming. Alright, let's do this, babes. And how's this, Scorpio? I made the coffee and I left it over there on the bench. Just ready for me bloody life. I made it, but I left it behind. Got a few majors coming through here, Scorpio. Oh, you come into your reading as the outcome. She is impressed when you do that. How many majors we got on the board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 majors on the board. That's decent. The underlying energy for the whole month of May for Scorpio so far is that of the Knight of Swords, using force, real capability here to push forward. You know, this is triumph, warlike movement. You know, you're on a rant, you're on a mental plane of ferocity, of just movement here. You're trying to bring in a lot of force here. Hastily, swiftly made movement here. Movement towards a decision that it might have not been on the board. The 4 of Cups reversed underneath that Knight of Swords. Moving very quickly towards something. I don't feel like you really know what you're going to do when you get there. You just know that you've got to get there now, like real quick. Let's check out the rest of Scorpio's reading. We might be able to debug what this movement's all about. So we're coming into the reading. We're coming into May. Your current energy is that the 8 of Pentacles reverse. So we're not putting any effort in here to gain any extra skill, any extra element here, any extra certificate, diploma, skill, edge. Especially when it comes around money and material and work, what you do for your job. If anything, you're just fluffing it, you're just trying to skittle on by. It's like, I think you've lost a lot of appreciation or dedication to this particular line of work. It's really getting quite toned and tedious. I think you're sort of at the place where you want to hang your hat up somewhere, and this was for now, not a forever. I don't think this is something that you feel like you could put your craft into. Your obstacle, issues, challenge that you'll face throughout the month of May, Scorpio, is a major, and it is the Judgment in reverse. There's a real sense here of in May, judgment's not going in your favor. If anything, you're being made an example of. It's that sense of, I wasn't there, I didn't do it, why the hell am I copying 110% for it? It's that real sense of you're the fall boy or fall girl. And you're taking the fall for a lot of things here. Some things that you weren't even anywhere near. I feel like the game's afoot kind of thing. It's kind of like a game of like Thrones or some sort of situation like that, where it's like kill, be killed sort of thing. I feel like someone's like kind of got your number, and they're sort of being, you've kind of cast you to the wolves kind of thing. And I feel like this might be an atonement to the next card. Behind this roll reading, hanging above it all, is the Three of Cups. Now this is trying to have a complete resolution, really coming together. This is depicting the harvest when we sort of all come together in celebration. And this is exactly that. It's that celebratory sense of coming together, complete and total resolution, getting rid of any disdain, and really wiping the slate clean like it never happened. It's not like we're going to bring this up another day and relive it. And rehash it. This is done. I feel like that was a wonderful sentiment, but that may have not actually been the concurrent. We will clarify to find out that placement, but I just feel like this is an indirectness to that. But I could be wrong. The root of the reading, the foundation of it all, because this is another indicator, that Five of Swords reverse. This is losing a battle, especially in the mental wit of aptitude or connection or communication, perhaps. There's a real sense here of a lot of problems, a lot of troubles, and you know, we really gave it our mental best shot, our most mental adaptability here. But I feel like there was some sort of discrimination, or there was some sort of you know, you gave it your best shot, you gave your best argument, but you still fell short. You still became the dejected here. You end up, you know, being marched off. And I feel like you were very embarrassed by this, because you know, I feel like that's why that Judgment's in reverse there. It's an exact atonement to the situation here, where you did not get either like a fair trial, or you know, it just didn't come across right. You really did give it a hot shot, I feel, but you just picked at the post or something went amiss here. The past energy leaving you now still prevalent though, Scorpio. Sorry, I gotta grab that coffee. Give me a sec. Like I said, like I made it and everything. It's just like sitting there on the end of the shelf. Kitchen bench fucking thing. Anyway, anywho's your what's, okay? So, past energy, Scorpio, leaving you now supreme. We have that Knight of Cups reverse. So this is, you know, this is someone bringing in an offering, right? But they are very deceptive, very deceitful. They've got their own plans here. They've got their own reasons for wanting to do this. Seeing that they're not amicable, nice, or polite about it. I feel like their appearance was very misleading. This might have been someone that you're taking in by. I see that they're not in the current now. This is very much past, but it's just like, I feel like maybe some of these issues that you're going through now might be a direct repercussion from this situation, even though it sometime has passed. Take it how it resonates, if it does. Future energy, though, coming in, moving forward for Scorpio. We have Taurus's major karma with the Hierophant. This is really getting back to ritualism. This is really getting back into spirituality. It may be even considering moving forward with someone new in regards to marriage, or, you know, thinking outside the box in regards to that. But we are really sacrificing here. We're sacrificing for the things we believe in. We're sacrificing for the things that are really in our core. The things that really strike a chord with us, not what we're told to believe, or factions and things from other people's consensuses. This is something that your belief is based on, and you're really moving forward with that. You're really priding that throughout May and moving forward. Advice from Spirit for Scorpio for the month of May is that of Leo's major arcana, we have strength. Strength, tenacity, and courage will be your savior throughout May, and you're going to have to display a lot of this. You're going to need this in an infinite light setting. You're going to need to be able to pull this energy very readily. So rest up quite sparingly, I want to say. When you can rest, really rest up. Don't go like, I've got an 8-hour block, let's get pissed and smashed. And take these opportunities throughout May, I want to say, to really rest and rejuvenate what strength you have. I feel like this is going to really burst some wealth for you, not just in the wealth of self, but in wealth as in actual tangible. You know, I feel like there is really something good coming for you. You've just got to grit in now and bear the brunt. Get through the dirty to get to the clean kind of thing. It's that there is a need to pay a due here, or there is a need to do the work. Outside's looking in, what they see of you, Scorpio, in your situation currently, they see the Page of Cups. I'm feeling like everyone looks at you like you're some hot shit right now. Everyone's very susceptible to you, or they see someone that was very susceptible to other people, someone that plays the fields a little bit. This is someone that is very, very susceptible, someone that gets really pulled in, someone that is very flattered, very flattering, someone that's just like very much takes the eye in the crowd by storm. Sorry guys, I'm suffering really bad allergies. I'm drowning in my own shit. Not shit, but hopes and fears. We have Aries major arcana coming through now for Scorpio. We have the Emperor inverted. So we are feeling like we are lacking in some authority here. How big a fear is that we are losing the ability to bring in the things we need to, or to command the strength of an army, or to be able to even control ourselves. Our emotions might be way too invested, so we may not be able to separate from that fact here, or be able to really see things from a more fence-like setting on both sides, a more impartial view. It's being way too invested here, way too emotionally ridden, way too unstable here, not impartial enough. There's just too much here, I want to say. There's just too much here to see clearly anymore. No one's seeing clearly here on that. But the outcome, the all-important outcome, you came into your reading. I love this for Scorpio. Scorpio's major arcana, the Death card. The ultimate outcome is you at your finest, Scorpio. You are transforming. You are taking this all in and on, and you are moving forward in a most beautiful like setting of transformative energy. You know, you are taking what it was, turning motion through that into the current, and then pushing forward into something that is going to be really transgressive of what it was. It's like the metamorphosis of beautiful butterfly. I feel that you are the butterfly this month. May is that of creation, invention in the way of transformation for Scorpio this month. I don't know why, but it's been coming through in all of my messages, and I've even been seeing butterflies everywhere, and straight away the first thing I think of is Scorpio for some reason. I saw a butterfly yesterday while going for a walk, because I've got no car, so I have to do these things now. But I had a beautiful experience. Off from the main walkway, there is just a little walkway spread like a alleyway that you can walk, but it's a greenery alleyway, just big enough for people to walk through, not for vehicles, that joins two roads together. And in amongst the greenery of this beautiful vine, I saw this butterfly, this beautiful orange monarch butterfly come flying towards me. And it was huge. It was about the size of my fist. But it sat down on the ground in front of me. I was walking with my 4 kids, and its body was the beautifulest, deepest black and brown. But then it had these lighter brown spots on it, where traditionally it would be white. And its tail came up like a Scorpio stinger. And I was like, holy shit. I actually tried to take a photo of it. If somehow I can find that photo and get it up onto YouTube, I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but it was divine in the sense of, oh my god, Scorpio has transformed into the fucking butterfly. But it's true. I feel that this is why I've thought of that the other day, because it was very, very ironic, and it was a very, very special moment. And I remember thinking, wow, you know, because my Scorpio's in Mars, so I thought, isn't that just so so unreal? But I feel that that's what you're going through. You're going through an absolute transformative state throughout May, Scorpio. And from what was to what is to come is going to be a world away from it. You're growing in so much more. And I feel that's why in the forward motion of the movement is that Hierophant, because you're using spirituality and your belief systems as the core to build off from this, to make this transformative state into a clear state of where you want to be, which is in line with who you are, and which brings you true happiness. But we're going to clarify all this now for Scorpio and find out exactly what's what. So let's do that now. Before I drop any more cards everywhere. Scorpio spirits and guides, I need clear clarification of these placements for Scorpios. May please. For Scorpio, clarify this reading, please. Alright, let's do that. Let's clarify the Scorpio reading for May. Messy, sloppy cards today. Alright. Spirits and guides, I need clear and precise clarification of this reading for Scorpio's May. Let's begin. The current energy for Scorpio, we had that 8 of Pentacles reversed. Can you please clarify this energy of that 8 of Pentacles reversed, please? Why is that 8 of Pentacles reversed for Scorpio? Clarify the current energy, please, for Scorpio, 8 of Pentacles reversed. Thank you. 10 of Swords. Crossing obstacles issue for Scorpio's May. We had that Judgment card in reverse. Can you please clarify this energy of the Judgment in reverse, please? Why is the Judgment in reverse for Scorpio? The Lovers, okay. For crowning the reading, we have the 3 of Cups. The Chariot. Okay. Root of the reading for Scorpio, we had that 5 of Swords reversed. Can you please clarify this energy of the 5 of Swords reversed? Why is the root of the reading the 5 of Swords reversed? Thank you. Oh God, 6 of Cups reversed. Past energy for Scorpio. Whoa. Okay, we have the Page of Cups clarifying the Knight of Cups. Good Lord. And Justice in reverse. Oh my God. Okay. For the Hierophant is clarified by the Star in reverse and the 3 of Cups again with that 3 of Cups. Advice from Spirit, we had the Strength card for Scorpio. Can we please clarify the energy of the Strength card for Spirit's advice for Scorpio's May? Why is that Strength card? Can you please clarify it? Yep. The Devil. My God. Have you ever seen a better advice from Spirit than these 2 cards? Strength with the Devil. Do you think so, Spirit? Yes, we do. God. I go through the shallow of the valley of death. I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been rasping and rasping so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. And I never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. He'd be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. Coolio, Gangster's Paradise. That's the one. Page of Cups reversed, outside views clarified by the 4 of Swords reversed now. Hopes and fears for Scorpio, the Emperor in reverse. Let's clarify that Emperor in reverse now. Yes, Coolio. You're spending most of the nights living in the gangster's paradise. Emperor reverse, please, Spirit. Let's clarify that Emperor reverse for Scorpio's hopes and fears for May. Why is this Emperor in reverse here, please, Spirit? I'm hearing you know the answers to the question. I don't know what the question is or the answer, but okay. Maybe you do. The Emperor in reverse, please, Spirits and Guides. What's going on with this Emperor in reverse? Let's clarify this energy, please. Emperor in reverse, please. Thank you. Ace of Swords reverse, and the outcome for Scorpio's reading, we have that Death card, Scorpio's major. Why is that Death card here? Thank you. Page of Wands. All right, bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords reverse. Wow. We're being very vicious with our mouth. We are using a lot of force behind this. We've got some shit to say and everyone's going to hear it. Magician in reverse. We are going to go to any lengths to get this out because the world is underneath that. To close out cycles, we are getting shit done. You've got a master plan. Scorpio, and you're planning to bring it in full throttle. And damn anybody that gonna get in your way, you run them bloody over. Scorpio, I'm hearing the best damage is done when some damage is taken. It's like that, I'm getting that feeling of taking an impact to make an impact kind of thing. Like, oof, it's like oof, a bit breathless, man. All right, Scorpio, let's continue this May reading now with clarification. And then we'll get to the second part of the oracle. So your current energy was that Eight of Pentacles reversed, and this was clarified by the Ten of Swords. You know, you're not putting in any effort here, especially around monetary or materialism, whatever you're doing for a cross at the moment, because there's a lot of pain here. You feel really afflicted here. You're not happy here at all. You feel like you've been backstabbed. You feel like you've really taken all you can take from this. There'll be no more. You know, 10 at least is a completion of a cycle. And I feel, Scorpio, you are done with this right now. You have had a gutful. You're pulling back all of your energy from it. You're not putting any energy into it because you're damn right fucking had a gutful of it, I want to say. Crossing obstacle issue challenge for the month of May. Judgment in reverse because of the Lovers. Gemini's major arcana here. I feel like you fell in love with someone, and because of it, you are atoning for things that maybe they have done or things that were perceived in the relationship to be incorrect, which maybe everything isn't as it seems. I feel like a lot of blame and a lot of judgments are being made here, and a lot of them are impartial. A lot of them are very much not in alignment, and I feel like this is all got to do with love. It's all got to do with love and perception and a lack of equality, I want to say, in some ways. In love. Crowning the whole reading, hanging above all of this, is that Three of Cups, clarified by Cancer's major arcana, the Chariot. This is resolution. This is a true solace coming together, you know. A meeting at the harvest. There's celebration here to be had, but most of all there's solace and there is complete resolution. The Chariot is saying there will be adversity here. There will be triumph here. It's going to take a long time of working it because there has been a lot of barriers here to overcome, but I feel like the triumph here is in this resolution. The triumph here is in the raising of the cup. It is the coming together of the meeting of the minds and saying, effort. We move from here, we move forward, we move alone. We move together. And we move in complete and total resolution of that fact, and we're going to wipe that slate clean, and we're going to move forward together triumphantly in solace and in unity of that fact. And it's going to be like astrologically guided, like here on this deck there's, you know, there's the alien spaceship UFO and the astronaut NASA spacecraft, but it is that sense of unionship I feel here. From different worlds, but together we ride. Cute. Root of the reading, reason we are here for many reasons. The root of the reading, Scorpio, we have that Five of Swords reverse, clarified by the Six of Cups reverse. There is a sense of defeat here at the root of this reading. There is a sense of that mental plane really being susceptible to some sort of discrimination or strife and really being dejected in the situation. With the Six of Cups reverse, I'm seeing that you really were having a hopeful outlook that this would go a different way, but unfortunately it has not, and it's a real realization that this hopeful outlook that you had has once again failed. Past energy leaving you now so prevalent. Knight of Cups reverse, Page of Cups, Justice card in reverse. Justice card is the major arcana for, of course, Libra. There's a lot to be said here in the past energy. That Knight of Cups reverse is someone that was very, you know, deceptive, someone that was misleading, someone that was fraudulent, someone that was masking, someone that was bringing in an offer that wasn't genuine or honest. Page of Cups, though, clarifying that, really does say to me that there was a lot of trust. The other person, like, there was a lot of trust and reflection here about this. trying to be very prudent and think before you offer anything here towards this. But before you knew it, justice in reverse came in. This was an injustice. It was like there was repercussions from this without even choosing it. There was like some sort of, because that justice card, judgment in reverse card with that, I feel like this is all entitlement and tied up to something. In regards to love and connection, because as I said with that crossing is the same story. The judgment, but with the lovers. Now in the past energy, we have these knights and this page with the justice in reverse. So there was an injustice here. There was bias and bigotry, severity and judgment. You know, you're made an example of. There was a deliberation here made or a decision made that was not fair. Future energy coming in. What do we have coming forward in the current? We had the Hierophant sign of Taurus, the star in reverse sign of Aquarius, and again with this 3 of Cups. I wonder if you're trying to resolutionize with this person that's done so much damage to you, because this 3 of Cups again is coming in. What is this? So we're trying to get spiritually right with the Hierophant. We are trying to get very sacrificial to what we believe is in our highest and best good. But we are feeling forsaken. We feel unfulfilled here. We feel very much like the stars aren't guiding us to any goodness. Any goodness that we bring in is got to be done by our own gumption. There is no divine guiding you feel. 3 of Cups is saying that there will be resolution to be had here, and there will be solace. It will come in at the right time, maybe at harvest time. I don't know. These 3 of Cups just keeps coming through for you guys, and then it's like the abundance comes through after that. Until that point, there is just no abundance here to be had, Scorpio. It is really expressive of that fact. It's exhausting. I gotta say, it's exhausting. And Spirit's advice kind of is on par to this too, and that's the hard thing that I've got to deal with, because you know, Spirit's advice is solid. The Strength card with the Devil, you've got to have strength and tenacity. Leo and Capricorn's major arcana here. You've got to have strength and tenacity and the will to come through it all, to go through the devil, all the temptations, all of the self-destruction, all of the downright bad and dirty. And it needs to be infinite. It needs to be ongoing. You can't just have it and then deplete it and then hope that you can. You've got to be consistent. Are you going to tame the fucking beast, Scorpio, or is the beast gonna freaking tame you? Who's the holder and who's the folder here? Who's the dom and who's the sub? Like, because it's gonna be one or the other, because you both can't be the same. And them rules, them regulations, that label is about to be set in May. Are you going to be the one in control, or are you going to be the one dejected and submissive and the tamed? I'm really starting to feel that that's what this is going. Outside's looking in their views of you. Page of Cups reversed with that 4 of Swords reversed. They see someone that is very susceptible to love, or they see someone that is very much brings in people, someone that's a bit of a seducer, someone that's a bit of a sweet talker, someone that's a bit of a sweet pie. But everyone knows with the 4 of Swords reverse, anywhere around you to use cautionary advancement, or they might get sucked into your whirlpool of love and heaven. Love muffin. Hopes and fears, Scorpio. The Emperor in reverse with the Ace of Swords. You fear to lose. Your biggest fear is to let your emotions really pour out and people see how emotionally invested you really are, and not so cool and calm and collected. You know, you are feeling very weak-willed here. You're feeling like you're not commanding much of anything. With that Ace of Swords reverse, you are just lacking in so much force to change anything here. You feel like there's so much injustice or untruth here being told, that there is a real sense of not being able to get to the matter of it, because there's just a lack of truth being said about it, perhaps. But the outcome is solid for Scorpio. The Death card, your major arcana, backed by that Page of Wands. Lincoln, no. You. Complete and total transformation, as I explained before. the butterfly effect, the butterfly metamorphosis. The Page of Wands coming in behind that is that beautiful sense of, you know, someone very stable, someone very invested, someone very loyal, someone very passionate. It's my boy George, actually. It's a little bit oddball, someone that's a little bit eccentric, might have a little quirky quirk about them, especially if, you know, they might wear their hair a certain way or have a certain niche of clothing that they must like. Some sort of little knacky thing that's quite original to them, and it's very much prominent, let's just say that. But they're a trendsetter, or not a trendsetter, they're an individual in their characteristic of outside the box, if you know what I mean. But they have the greatest of intentions. They just want to make things better. They just want to help things along. And I feel like this might be a support system that you have during this transformative time. Or this are the core foundational parts of yourself that you're relying on during this transformational time not to lose. You want to keep your passion. You want to keep your innocence. You want to keep your childlike wonder of oddball eccentricisms. But you want to transform everything around that and make that the forefront. Your childlike creativity and endless wonder of a Scorpionic mind. Thank you, Scorpio, for joining me. This is the tarot ending, but we will pull your multiple oracle cards for the month of May, so make sure you stay tuned to check that out. Okay? Thank you so much. Hello, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redski, here on another round of Righteous Reading. Sorry, had a bit of a morning today. Today's actually Easter Sunday, so we've just done the Easter craziness, and it is, it's crazy. I'm exhausted. But I wanted to get the part 2 oracle and that done for Scorpio, as I did do your reading late last night. So I want to finish that off so I can splice the babies together. I was just checking the first part. I'm having some real technical issues with audio. The audio is not matching the visual, and I'm not sure what's going on. Some videos come out fine, some don't. And I'm really scratching my ass on this one, people. I have no idea, okay? So it's just, the video for the first part, it hasn't even run through the video maker yet, and to splice them together, obviously, because there's only one part so far. About to do the part 2 now. And the audio and visual is out of sync, something shocking. It's quite, from what I saw, it's about a 10-second delay, but that was the beginning of the reading, so that might stretch out to more like fucking 30 seconds by the end of that video. I'll try when I put it through the editor to try to edit it somehow, I don't know, to try and I've tried that and it's actually done worse things to the video, to be honest. I've actually ended up having to delete whole content out. So yeah, we'll see how we go with that, Scorpio. Honestly, the reading might end up needing to be redone. I don't know. I'm having a bit of a, honestly, I've had the roughest run lately. I feel like putting up my hands and just saying, you know what, fuck it, you know. Give in, give out, give over. We'll see how we go. So let's get the oracle now for Scorpio for their month of May 2022. For Scorpio, please, spirits and guides, what we got in the way of additional messages for Scorpio for May. What angel can guide and assist Scorpio for May, please? So I've got a lot of different oracles here for you, Scorpio, now. I'm going to pull from all of them and get you some additionals to go with that beautiful tarot reading, which I hope makes it into print. All right, Scorpio, we got a lot of messages for you today. Again, multiple spirit animals coming through for you. 2 angels wanted to grace their appearance for you for the month. We've got a ruin card for you. But yes, very thick and fast these messages came through for you too. So I feel like these messages are very much important and very much influential throughout the month. So take any and all that resonate in regards to your situation. So from the Wicker first, we had Samar, which is all about death. Now, as we all know, Scorpio's major arcana card is, of course, the Death card. About transformation, and I do very much recall your tarot reading about all this transformation and the outcome being the Death card, because I was very stoked about that. I'm not going to forget that anytime soon. Your second card was the Moon, which is all about the cycles, the cycles of the moon, moon cycles. So I would suggest checking out the moon cycles throughout the month of May. Find out when the full moon is and when it's the other placements are therefore of, and keep a bit of an eye on that. The last weekend card that we had was the Lord God Masculine. So Scorpio, we're very much in that masculine energy throughout May, I want to say. We're really, though we're producing very much masculinity in the way we're handling things, I feel like internal we're very much more feminine, dealing with the moon cycles, because of course the moon is the feminine, the sun is the masculine in the cycles of the sky. I feel like throughout this, though you're producing, like coming across very masculine, and your body internal is very much following the cycles of the moon, this is where that transformation is, the death of self sort of is. It's where the two come in and sort of meet. Where masculine energy comes and meets the femininity of the moon. And how that flexes between you. The next we have is the Long Island Time Wellness cards. And the first one we had was healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. So we are really focusing on self-care here during this time, Scorpio, I feel. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, make memories. And you are being very reflective. This is a very nostalgic energy of looking back, seeing where you are, how far you've come. So you're being very reflective during this stage, I want to say. Then we have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. I feel like this unionship is more with yourself. You're coming into alignment with yourself. You're starting to get the internal, external components. They're working on the same path. You know what you want. You're trying to bring it into fruition, I feel. And you're not mincing your words about that. I feel like you're being quite attuned to that, quite upfront, quite honest. You're not being mischievous in any way. Now your inspirational messages. We first have risk it. Great things are born from those brave enough to fly. Those who are willing to risk failure. Your dreams require action and you're ready to make a move. Remember, you have nothing to lose, everything. Even if you flop, you'll receive valuable insight. So get off your butt and take a leap and go for it. So time to take that risk. Confidence, and have the confidence to do so. It takes courage to put your butt on the line and go for it, and the best way to strengthen your confidence is to put yourself out there. Who cares what other people think? Everybody starts somewhere, and don't worry about making mistakes. You can always course correct, but you'll never know or grow unless you try, and the more you do, the more confident and successful you'll become. When you shine, we are all inspired to do the same. And third and final for this one is the elevate your energy. Your thoughts are vibrations that attract positive or negative energy. Notice your current emotional state. Clear any negativity through conversation, movement, breathwork, prayer, meditation, and so on. Then guide your thoughts back to love and abundant possibilities. When you elevate your energy, you attract abundance, health, and prosperity into your life. And that is the other thing. It's the death of a mind frame. It's a death of a system. It's a death of a structure or crutch that you've always relied on, that you are willing now to break free of, to transform from, to not use anymore. Stand up on your own. I feel like this is a very strong message of really Scorpio coming into their own being and starting to take control. Let's get the additionals now, which I'll read some from via the book meaning because they're quite extensive. Okay, so grab that coffee, guys. You're going to be here for a couple more minutes yet. All right, Scorpio, let's get your ruin meaning now for the month of May, and it is pronounced Tiwazi, and it means divinity or sun. The key theme for this ruin card is the sort of passionate leadership that takes its consideration the greater good. It may suggest the need for self-sacrifice, but if you can find the strength and self-discipline to work for the benefit of all rather than just yourself, you will reap rich rewards and the respect of others. Victory is indicated here, but only if you proceed with personal honesty and consideration for others. You need to be proactive, not reactive now, and find the courage within to take whatever action is needed to achieve your goals. Don't take action for the sake of taking action, though, as this card is also a warning against rashness. Be cautious and open your mind to the options of either. Weigh up your pros and cons, know where your strength lies, and then move forward with justified confidence in your ability to be a committed and successful leader. So commit completely to that success. And from that, I feel will be born a real successful and a very endurant version of you. All right, the first spirit animal that graced its appearance for you for the month was the platypus. You actually have 3. Stop complaining and focus on your attention on the blessings in your life. Complaining about this or that is a way to blow off steam, which can be healthy to a degree, but ultimately it isn't very helpful for you or anyone around you. Lift yourself up no matter what your present life circumstances are. Face the day head on and notice with which thoughts you tend to put most of your attention on. Whatever the nature of these thoughts, the consequences manifest not only in your feelings, but eventually in the world around you. Power flows. Wherever your intention goes, power is life's force or spirit. When your intention is focused on negative thoughts, negative experiences result. So whenever you notice yourself repeatedly attending to negative thoughts, practice shifting your attention to thoughts of gratitude. Consider the blessings in your life. What are the things that make you happy? You may find a discrepancy between what makes you happy and what you're doing in your life right now. If that's the case, choose to alter one or the other. Either change your life and start doing what makes you happy, or change your thinking to enjoy whatever is happening in this moment. It is up to you. The associations with the platypus is sensitivity, grounded, clairsentiency, inquisitiveness, uniqueness, adaptability, flexibility, shyness, grooming, stability, inner sight, and sense of humor. Your second card, spirit animal for the month of May, was the goose. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. The irony of this is that by settling and conserving your energy, you can actually mobilize your internal resources for the next cycle of work and accomplish that much more. In this fast-paced world with all of its pressures that impinge upon us, it's difficult to take regular periods of time off. Yet it's critical to your health and well-being to do so. Let this rest period be an opportunity where you do the things that help your body recover from the stresses and strains of your most recent activities. Sleep in, get a massage, spend some time playing with a friend, take a salt bath, get out of town and explore the woods. Anything that will bring you peace of mind. At the conclusion of a long spell of continuous stressful activity, even when it has been productive, many people don't allow themselves a period of respite and instead jump into another task right away without relaxing and enjoying the fruits of their labours. It's most unnatural, but in a caffeinated society where technology has created instant access to phone calls, emails, and the internet, it's easy to give away your power of choice by reacting to a false sense of immediacy and urgency to these trappings of civilization. Turn off your phone and computer and enjoy the sunset. These periods of rest needn't be lengthy, but you do need to implement them now, especially right now. The associations with the goose is perseverance, migration, level-headedness, loyalty, family, determination, resourcefulness, quest, integrity, purposeful, imprinting, passionate, and conservation. Now, the third and final spirit animal for the month of May is none other than tortoise. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. When you're feeling pressure from any number of fronts, pulling it this way and that by the demands of modern life, it's very easy to succumb to a false sense of urgency, feel out of balance and fragmented, and be in a constant state of tension. There is a congruent message here I'm thinking that you can hear. You can become forgetful and have difficulty sleeping. You may even attempt to stabilize and center yourself by resorting to the use of addictive substances or activities, hoping that they'll help you feel more at home in your own skin. Meanwhile, your mind rushes ahead from one thing to the next while your body tries to play catch up. The technological web consisting of computers, the internet, cell phones, faxes and television, plus the noises all around create a constant assault on your senses. Exhausting, isn't it? First, recognize that most things that you treat as emergencies or crises are merely inconveniences. Then slow down. Move a little bit slower than you're accustomed to and practice breathing slower and deeper eventually every opportunity that you get. Then this in itself helps you align with your internal rhythms rather than being in a state of conscious reactivity to outside forces. Spend time in nature and take off your shoes and socks. Putting your bare feet on the ground allows you to truly experience your solid connection to the earth. When you do, notice the difference in how you feel and see if your mind isn't at least a little bit calmer. It may be challenging at times to do any of this, but it can be done. It just takes your clear intention and willingness. The associations with the tortoise is longevity, determination, adaptability, patience, perseverance, earthiness, stability, self-reliance, focus, femininity, immortalness, methodology, independence, and steadiness. Now, there is a real message there, Scorpio. I need to relax, take some time out. Now, we had 2 angels for you to wrap up the reading, and I found them very, very interesting. We have number 32 and 33 come through. Number 32 is that of the angel of divine timing. Now, this is beautiful. You have received this card because your angel of divine timing wants you to know that the timing is right for your desire to come to fruition. Your angel understands how you have been patiently awaiting the good news that is coming your way. This card is a gentle reminder not to give up hope, that your angel of divine timing has been working hard behind the scenes, ensuring that all puzzles and pieces will fall into place and your desired result will be the outcome. We live in a society where everyone is in always such a hurry and things are expected to happen instantaneously. It is hard to be patient and you can become disappointed by your lot in life and when things don't work out the way you thought they would. In the spirit world, there are no clocks or schedules defining when things are expected to happen. There is a saying, be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. If the timing isn't right, you won't receive the positive outcome you were hoping for. Your angel of divine timing is ensuring that you receive the outcome that is best for your highest good, so don't worry about how it will happen. Just know in your heart and be reassured that it will happen. The most important thing is not to doubt the power of your angel of divine timing. When you add doubt to the equation, you will sabotage all the hard work that you and your angel have applied to achieve your desired outcome. So have faith that all is well and be patient. The affirmation for this card is as follows. I have total faith and believe that my angel of divine timing is working to help me achieve my desired outcome. Everything will happen in divine timing. And as I said, the next card is number 33. Angel